Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, February 3, 2022. Freedom of speech is likely to be a big theme for you. Don't be surprised if you find yourself up on your soapbox in support of the rights that you believe in. Others are apt to listen to you attentively, so be clear and concise in your arguments. Imagine yourself as someone who is giving a pep talk for a group of revolutionaries who are ready to launch a fight for an important cause. You can inspire others with your positive and encouraging nature. Warm and sensitive by nature, today you could be feeling especially sensual, and sex and romance are likely to be on your mind. Harlequin romances and Julia Roberts movies may seem especially appealing at this time, as could inviting bedclothes and warm bubble baths. Plan a romantic evening with the special person in your life, perhaps have a special candlelight dinner at home. Paperwork might seem unusually oppressive. The instructions may seem indecipherable, as they could be written in legal jargon or some other gobbledygook. Unless you absolutely have to get it done now, consider setting it aside for a day or two, until you're in the right frame of mind to make sense of the words. Your thoughts aren't as clear as they normally are, so this isn't likely to happen today. Demands made by friends, children, or the special person in your life might have you feeling as if you're going off in a dozen different directions at once. You may feel unfocused and scattered. You're normally a person who enjoys serving others, but today you need to concentrate a little more on yourself. Show others how to help themselves, and then go somewhere and do something you want. You deserve it. You are enjoying harmonious relations with family and friends. Take time for shared activities, they will give you great pleasure. Occasions like this let you see what kind of person you are and the role you play amongst family and friends. What could be better than to find yourself in the company of others? Everyone can see you're something special right now, and one or two can see that you're this way all the time. If you're looking for a deep connection, now is a good time for it to happen. Don't let how you're feeling pass you by. Instead, voice your romantic wishes, and tell others what you're willing to give and what is expected in return. Go out and make yourself noticed. Be courageous. Find the person who is right for you and discover how you might begin to share wonderful times with another. This will be a great day for meditation. You may be a bit dissatisfied with yourself because your various projects have yet to take form. You are impatient, but who wouldn't be? This waiting period has lasted for about 2 months now, but will soon come to an end. The planetary energy asks you to consider only what is essential for you. Don't allow yourself to start new projects based on anything superfluous. You want to throw everything out? You want things to advance more rapidly? Don't be impatient. Today's vibration isn't on the same wavelength as you are. It will slow you down and push you to relax. Don't worry, you just have to go down your path calmly today and concentrate on what you want to accomplish tomorrow. Have confidence, everything is only a question of time. Tomorrow is another day. There could be a strong social vibe in the air today. Sometimes you can get a bit too isolated, so it will do you good to be out and about right now. Welcome neighbors over for lunch, or spend time with friends you haven't seen in a while. Your need to ground yourself with pleasant, simple company will be strong. Let yourself be healed and nurtured by people who care about you and appreciate you. While your birthday month and new solar year is still another 17 days away, yesterday's new moon is a chance to start looking to the future while old doors still remain open. With Jupiter and Neptune already in Pisces and the moon just 2 days away, new doors are already opening, and that will only continue. While the moon is highlighting an overlapping of the past, present and future, this is something that will only increase over the coming weeks. Yet there is also a need to stay in the moment, something that can put the past and future into perspective. While Venus, the planet of love, only turned direct over the weekend, and with Mercury still in retrograde motion, the past still has a hold on you. The pull towards the future is becoming stronger by the day. As Venus began her retrograde phase in 2021, it is only now, as you move into the second month of 2022, that your heart is ready to move on. Today's celestial energy is a continuation of yesterday's vibe. Creativity is in the air, urging you to use your innate artistry and harness your talents. Mars in Cancer gives the moon a chance to take action and make things happen. It also gives us the gusto to finish projects. However, Mars could distract us from the task at hand because you'll probably also be dealing some serious emotions. Saturn retrograde in Aquarius squares off with the moon, limiting our emotional response to matters. There is a chance that you'll be moved toward growing and evolving today, but only if you're willing to do it and want to change. Neptune in Pisces also connects with the Taurus moon to make us feel as though we're lost in a daydream or an emotional fog. Take the time to rest, and don't push yourself to the limit. This cosmic connection can cause anxiety and stress, which is opposite the vibe we're trying to attain, so be careful not to overextend yourself. Finally, Pluto connects with the moon overnight, giving you the power and authority to set your life in motion after the emotional roller coaster and dreaminess of the day. Just after midnight, the Taurus moon aligns with radical changemaker Uranus. If we are asleep, we might suddenly awaken, compelled to write down information we had forgotten in the day, record a dream, or journal. This influence stimulates our intuition and will make us hyper-aware of our surroundings, which might be beneficial if we have been deluding ourselves in some matter. Perhaps a living situation has become untenable, or we have mismanaged finances. However, the Moon-Uranus conjunction might also cause us to feel unwarranted anxieties about circumstances that are more stable than we perceive. Attempt to tune out of the rational mind and tune into instinct. At our core, we know what is true. Go with your gut and elect to make the necessary adjustments once the sun is up. Following this connection, the moon squares Saturn in Aquarius, intensifying feelings of guilt or remorse. The idea that changes not only must be made, but are inevitable, is disquieting to the Taurus moon, which values comfort and peace. Saturn's appearance encourages us to accept that we have a duty, not only to our own overall happiness, but to those within the community at large. But at this moment, we might resist, looking instead for someone or something to blame. Others' lack of understanding or empathy for our dilemma might read to us as cruel now, but they are likely not trying to be cold or harsh. They simply expect us to rise to the occasion and be adults. Time to ourselves may be required to avoid acting in ways we might later regret. However, it can also mean that boundaries need to be put in place because Jupiter expands without a care, and Pisces is like ocean waves rising and falling without borders. However, it will make your life a whole lot easier if you make a few adjustments in order to make your life easier.